how I saw that from the road. That thing looks in trouble. Do I try to rescue it? Do I bring it some water? What am I gonna do? I certainly can't let the dogs out of the basket now. Well, this is heartbreaking. Looks like a young possum in pretty bad condition down here in a creek bed that's been dry for months, surrounded by fires now. Oh boy. You don't look good, buddy. That's the hole that it crawled up in. Let's leave it some berries. Maybe that'll provide it with some hydration and nutrients. I'll be back with some water. No filter. That's how gray the sky is. Looking at all the ash in the sky, I think about how this could be affecting my lungs, which in turn causes me to think about how it's affecting the lungs of all living creatures out here. It's not a simple matter of whether or not they burn or don't burn, or die of thirst or don't die of thirst. There are a lot of factors involved in this unclean air and these extremely hot conditions. You can see ash accumulating in the spider webs. I'm back with water and other sustenance, and I just saw a hawk flying out of this tree, which reminds me that you can't just put the food and water out in the open unless you're trying to help the animal get killed. Soaked the veggies in water before coming, just to make it easier to get hydration. I'm just gonna hide some of this stuff up in these hard to reach places the rodent or small animal that doesn't want to get killed by a hawk or something might go to. I'm gonna tuck these away and maybe cover them, because predators aren't the only thing I'm worried about. You know, kids come down here and like to catch and torture animals for whatever reason. We do things like that, so don't want any bright colors attracting them. The animals will smell the water more than see it, so it's not really a problem covering it. Hard to believe this is a riverbed. This is so dry and hard. I'll just use this human trash to help me hide the big supply of water. Now I just need to move my office down here so I can watch and see if anything actually takes advantage of this. Look how gray the sky is. Alright, let's set you up over here. Back. Alright, I have multiple food and watering stations set up down there, and you can't really see them, so I would call that success. It's 5 p.m. I'm back. Let's check the trail cam. Hopefully it wasn't stolen. With the air quality this bad, I have to consider not bringing the dogs with me, or at least leaving them at home most of the time, and considering, you know, staying inside myself. And these are options that we have to stay inside and hide from the very consequences that we caused, while these animals have nowhere to go. They have no refuge from what we have done. That would actually be a good place to hide some water so humans don't screw with it if I can get something in there. We got extra water this time. Let's go create some more water spots and then save the last of those fish and frogs. All right, we came down quite a bit further than the other spots. I'm gonna hide behind this log and maybe put another log next to it. Not to hide it from the animals, but from humans. Yeah, so the other watering station is back there. I just wish I had more trail cams. I also saw 2 hummingbirds today. They're really hard to capture on iPhone, so you have to take my word for it, but it made me wonder if I should hide some feeders out here. Hide one more container of water under these reeds, and let's get out of here. I am actually getting a pretty bad headache, which I don't usually get. Is this an actual symptom? I can only imagine being out here 24/7. Hey, wild turkeys. I put some water for you down at the creek. Well, the berries are gone. The rest of the food is still here. I guess they only like the stuff from nature.